Hi, I'm Dawn and I love to explore near and far. I'm not a professional YouTuber, videographer, or editor. I'm just here to share my adventures with you. This summer I am embarking on a 36-day road trip. Come and join me as I travel dawn to dusk. Come along as we finish our drive to Capitol Reef National Park. where I came up and pulled off and got out and took a video of the view, and then got back in the car and started going down. Somewhere at the bottom there was a sign that said Capitol Reef 11 miles, and it was paved all the way up until right now. There was a point where the signs pointed that Burr Trail went off onto a dirt road. I did not turn there. I kept going straight. And now that I got to Capitol Reef, now it's a dirt road. So we're gonna give this a shot and see where in Capitol Reef we are. that was right around 4 o'clock. It is now 5:30, so it took roughly an hour and a half on dirt roads from the Capitol Reef sign to I am now on a paved road. I am still not at a visitor center or the populated area of Capitol Reef, but I am now on a dirt road. I'm sorry, I'm no longer on a dirt road, I am now on a paved road, but that is just from when I hit that sign. So everything before that, I'm about already 2 hours longer than it would have taken me if I stayed on Route 12. Let's see how long it takes me to get to like the campground visitor center area where I'm staying. That's like the main area, because that's where it was taking me to. And I was supposed to get there around 3:30. It's now 5:30. So let's see how much longer it takes us to get there. The end of this road definitely wasn't as scenic as the beginning. It was a really cool road, but it was really long. So you'd have to judge if you have enough time in your schedule. Do you have a free day? If you have a free day, this would be a great way to spend it if you were comfortable with the road and had a vehicle that you felt comfortable driving on the road. My car was just fine. The washboard areas, they get really annoying. I'd rather be looking for holes and rocks than just bouncing up and down for several minutes at a time. So it's just your comfort level, but it is a beautiful ride. I knew I was committed once I went down those switchbacks because I wasn't going to drive back up them. So let's see how long it takes us to get to the visitor center, Fruita Campground area. And just so you know, it is 100 degrees, and this is what Google Maps thought of my drive for at least half of it. Two other things I wanted to note about that road. From where I was at the pull-off with the great view from above and went down the hill, I don't think I saw another car from that point on. The paved part, I saw people at the Singing Cave. You heard one of them. But once I passed that overlook, I don't think I saw another car. That's something to keep in mind. Not something that I'm usually comfortable with, but I'm doing very undawn-like things right now. The other thing is, I was probably driving like 15 to 20 miles an hour most of the time. Probably most of it closer to 15. If I hit 25 on that road, I was flying. And it was only for very small bursts. So put that into the equation with the length and the type of road. I was sitting there thinking today about how, wow, the scenic drive in Capitol Reef is closed, and that's probably what most people do when they come to Capitol Reef. Ooh, we have lions on the road, guys. Look. Wow. Okay, sorry, squirrel, something shiny. So most people probably do the scenic drive and things off the scenic drive in Capitol Reef. But I would bet money on what I did today, most people that go to Capitol Reef do not do. So there you go. I probably did something today in Capitol Reef that most people don't, even though I'm not going to get to do the thing that most people do. I think it's a good sign there's lines on the road, guys. Reef sign number 2 for the day. All right, we made it into Capitol Reef, at least past the sign. I haven't seen yet a place where you pay the fee, which I don't because I have a national park pass, but there's a few national parks that you don't have to pay to get in, and I wonder if this is one of them because I haven't seen that yet. But it's beautiful already. It's been a day of beautiful. When we passed the sign, it said 8 miles to the visitor center, 9 miles to the campground. So we're heading there now. Visitor center closed at 4:30. I am going to still stop by just to see if from the outside, if they have any Wi-Fi I can jump on and notify my people that I'm here. Especially since I thought I would have been here at 3:30 and then ended up taking the scenic route. I'm not going to do any stops tonight. 6 o'clock, sun still doesn't go down until 9 o'clock tonight, 9 o'clock-ish. But having to focus on the road that much, you know, like looking for potholes and all those things for that long is very tiring. So even though it's 99 degrees, hopefully there's a little bit of shade at the campground and I can just sit and relax until it's time to go to bed. Have a little bit of no-cook dinner. I will be at this campground for 2 nights though, so it's nice that when I do the 2-night option and have one full day to explore where I am. And then there's a pie place near the visitor center, and they're supposed to be famous for their pies. I'm not a huge pie fan, but I feel like if they have famous pies that they start selling at 9 o'clock in the morning and are usually sold out by 10 a.m., I have to go get a piece and try it. So we're going to be up bright and early. That's not really bright and early for me, but we're going to be up at the visitor center and pie area before the pies go on sale, so we make sure we get whatever flavor we want. So this will be my second new national park I can check off my list. The first place was Badlands. Didn't actually go in today, but I've already been there. We just camped overlooking it. That was the first national park. Grand Teton I had already been to. That was second national park. But Great Basin was new to me, so that's new on my list. And Capitol Reef is new to me. We went to Zion and Bryce. I had already been there as well. I did go to a new section of Zion, but I had already been there. So Great Basin and Capitol Reef are new national parks for me, and I need to look. I think that takes me up to 47. I have a list in my notebook because I keep forgetting exactly what I'm at, but I think I'm at number 47 out of 63 national parks. Impressive drive in from the West Park entrance. So when we leave, we will be heading out the East Park entrance. historic district, and this is where I believe the visitor center and the Fruita Campground are. We just passed a sign for petroglyphs. I'll have to come back here tomorrow. I'm not so tired. Funny story about Capitol Reef. About, I think, almost 4 years ago, I had a Thanksgiving trip where I came out and I went to Death Valley in California, went to Nevada, went to, here's the U-Pick orchards, and went to Utah, and then about 2/3 of the way through the trip, we got a winter storm warning, and this area was supposed to have like 8 feet of snow or something insane. So we had to cancel the Capitol Reef portion of the trip. So I was supposed to check this off like 4 years ago, but it just didn't work out. I was too afraid to have to miss my flight in Salt Lake City. So I ended up going to Salt Lake City a few days early and just hanging out there, which was fun as well, just a very different kind of fun. So I am finally here and I can check Capitol Reef off my list. Well, I'm glad I have reservations since the campground is full. Like I said, I know the visitor center is closed, but I am still going to stop by and see if they have visitor Wi-Fi just to say, hey, I made it, and then head on to the campground. Hi guys. That screaming in the background is people playing soccer, so don't be alarmed. Hi guy. See if we can get him to pick his head up. He's really hungry. He'd be a good lawnmower. Alright, we just pulled into Fruita Campground, and I am in the B loop. I am B40. So you can see already there are all kinds of equipment in here. I see a tent, I see a roof tent, I see rental RVs, I see truck campers. As soon as you pull in, there's garbage and recycle right here. There's a vault toilet off on the left. So this is spots even on the left, odd on the right. This is like 22 and 21, 24 and 23. So we're going up. There's not really much privacy. Here we have a bathroom and a water spigot and a water fountain. There's not privacy between the spots, but there is some shade, which is really important because it's 95 degrees outside. So 29. Coming around the corner, there is the sign for the amphitheater, and a trail that leaves right from here, Fremont River Trail. It's 1.3 miles. Spots 30, 32, 31. This is walking distance to the Gifford House where they sell the pies. 33, 35. I need to not forget that I am looking for my spot as well and not just showing you spots. 38 is here, the car with the picnic table. So I am number 40. I will show you the rest of the campground tomorrow. Or at least I will film it tomorrow. Maybe I'll stick it together. Try to keep the car over here, and the looks pretty shady. And I am going to go check out the bathrooms and find out about firewood. Hey, I'm all set up. There's not much privacy here at all, so I won't do much videoing in the campground. I did confirm that the center bathroom is flush toilets with sinks, which is really nice. I got my dinner out, the pasta salad I made at the cottage. Not really that hungry in the heat. I have my leg up. It was a little swollen around the sock area, so I thought I should probably do something about that. And I am just relaxing for the rest of the evening. I did ask a fellow camper, and she said she thinks they only sell firewood at the Gifford House, and they close at 4:30. So tomorrow when I go get my pie in the morning, I'm gonna get some firewood for tomorrow night. Because as soon as it cools down tonight, I will be heading to bed. I know I was only driving, but to drive that many hours on a road that you have to pay such close attention to, like literally looking at the road, okay, is there a pothole? Is there a rock? Is that sand too deep? Do I need to move over? It's exhausting. So, but it was beautiful, and I think it was worth it. And I'm gonna check out my map and see if it was on the map. So tomorrow, gonna get pie, gonna get firewood, go to the visitor center, get my stamp in my passport book, check out a couple things, and tomorrow night maybe we'll do the ranger program and have a fire. And well, I'd have to move for a night sky, but it would be worth it. So let's just relax. I don't even know what time it is. I'm gonna have to check it out. It is still in the 90s right now, but it is very cloudy, so at least sun isn't beating down. So it was a good day. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna have to make that drive its own video because it was hours long. So yeah, it's probably gonna have to be its own video, and then people that want to watch it can, and people don't want to watch it can, or don't have to. I'm gonna have to clear out some memory again tonight like I did last night, because it looks like I'm getting low. I'm sure that scenic drive today really did me in. So all right, if I don't see you again this evening, if nothing else exciting happens, it was a great day, the end of day 17, and thank you for following along while I travel dawn to dusk.